Hello students. Welcome to Chapter 9. In this chapter, we will learn about passive sentence in reading. 1. Introduction. Passive sentence is very common found in English literature. All English course curricula, from junior high school to senior high school, dealt with this topic. It is therefore, this unit will be more emphasis on the refreshment material for students at undergraduate level. This unit will refresh the topic started from reading passage, which deals with passive sentence or voice, contextual grammar, writing, and speaking in the passive sentence. 2. Objectives. After completing this chapter, the students are expected to be able to A. Differentiate passive and active sentences from the provided reading passage. B. Use passive statement under different context or circumstances. C. Apply important vocabularies into passive sentence under different conditions. D. Re-express reading content, both orally and in writing. 3. Reading comprehension. Please listen to the following reading passage. The complexity and sophistication of business decision-making requires strategic management. Managing various and multifaceted internal activities is only part of the modern executive's responsibilities. The firm's immediate external environment poses a second set of challenging factors. This environment includes competitors whenever profits seem possible, suppliers of increasingly scarce resources, government agencies monitoring adherence to an ever-growing number of regulations, and customers whose often inexplicable preferences must be anticipated. A remote external environment also contributes to the general, yet pervasive climate in which a business exists. This environment consists of economic conditions, social change, political priorities, and technological developments, each of which must be anticipated, monitored, assessed, and incorporated in top-level decision-making. However, these influences are often subordinated to the fourth major consideration in executive decision-making, the multiple and often mutually inconsistent objectives of the stakeholders of the business: owners, top managers, employees, communities, customers, and countries. To deal effectively to all that affects the ability of a company to grow profitably, executive design strategic management processes they feel will facilitate the optimal positioning of the firm in its competitive environment. Such positioning is possible because these strategic management processes allow more accurate anticipation of environmental changes and improved preparedness for reacting to unexpected internal or competitive demands. Strategic management is defined as the set of decisions and actions resulting in formulation and implementation of strategic design to achieve the objectives of the organization. The strategic management approach emphasizes interaction by managers at all levels of the organizational hierarchy in planning and implementation. As a result, strategic management has certain behavioral consequences that are also characteristic of participative decision-making. Therefore, an accurate assessment of the impact of strategy formulation on organizational performance also requires a set of non-financial evaluation criteria, measures of behavioral-based effects. In fact, it can be argued that the manager trained to promote the positive aspects of these behavioral consequences is also well positioned to meet the financial expectations of the firm. However, regardless of the eventual profitability of particular strategic plans, several behavioral effects can be expected to improve welfare of the firm. Task 1. Vocabulary development. The following table summarizes key vocabularies coming from the above reading. Please make your guess for the meaning, and then make your own sentence, using the corresponding vocabularies. 1. Behavior. 2. Strategic. 3. Measures. 4. Formulation. 5. Implementation. 6. Profitability. 7. Multifaceted. 8. Emphasize. 9. Hierarchy. 10. Stakeholders. 11. Customers. 12. Inconsistent. 13. Mutual. 14. Adherence. 15. Preparedness. Please do the task. You can pause your video while completing the task. Task 2. Comprehension questions. The following questions are based on the above passage. Please discuss with your peers when answering the questions. 1. What is stakeholder? 2. What manager's reaction when external changes? 3. What is the best title of the above reading? Please do the task. You can pause your video while completing the task. Four. Grammar focus. Active sentences. For example, 1. They forget all the difficulties and problems. 2. He forgets all the difficulties and problems. 3. They will forget all the difficulties and problems. 4. I have forgot all the difficulties and problems. 5. They are forgetting all the difficulties and problems. 6. I was forgetting all the difficulties and problems. 7. I will have forgot all the difficulties and problems. Passive sentence. For example, 1. All the difficulties and problems are forgotten by them. 2. All the difficulties and problems are forgotten by him. 3. All the difficulties and problems will be forgotten by them. 4. All the difficulties and problems have not been forgotten. 5. All the difficulties and problems are not being forgotten. 6. All the difficulties and problems were not being forgotten. 7. All the difficulties and problems will not have been forgotten. Note: passive voice can be combined with infinitive forms when the passive forms are followed the verbs such as like, love, want, and wish. Example: I need my computer to be repaired. Another form of passive voice can be used with the verbs have to and need to. Example: the painter needs to be installed to the computer. 5. Speaking. Please discuss with your peers about your own experience when you travel or live in a new place. Notice any difficulties and problems you may have encountered during the course of travel. Please do the speaking task. You can pause your video while completing the task. Well done, students. You have finished Chapter 9. See you again. Bye.